morning, everybody, and welcome back to Monday's Reads. I have a great story here from the good old days, and the story is called Skunked. But before we start that, if you're not a subscriber, go on over and hit that bell so you get all the notifications when I put out new videos, because I try to put one out every day, but with me, you never know. And all the folks that follow me, thank you so much. I'm pushing to 5,000 subscribers, excuse me. And without you all, I wouldn't be there. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. So share my videos. Once I get to 5,000, I'm having a very special drawing. So keep watching my numbers and help me build, because one never knows with me. So let's get started. It's called Skunked. She brought, here we go, I'm sorry. She thought they were cute, he didn't, by Gail Lambert. In 1952, when I was 14, we lived on a cotton farm in the Red River bottoms of southeastern Oklahoma. On a sunshiny spring day, I was in the barn shucking corn and shelling it for the chickens. When I finished with that task, I wandered around to the back of the barn where the grass was green, and I could watch the robins gather twigs for their nests. I often slipped away to this nook encircled by huge old elms for a short respite for daily chores. While I meandered there, a family of skunks stayed near the barn, the mother foraging about for food. The four little ones followed her all around in a row. They were the cutest things I had ever seen. The mother never noticed that I captured the two trailing behind as she ambled on her way with the remaining two kittens. I cuddled the babies, running my fingers over their white stripes. They seemed to enjoy the snuggling with me. I took them inside the house into my room. I settled into the middle of my bed and played with the kittens until Mama happened to notice me and the skunks. Of course, she told me to get rid of them. Get those things out of here right now. I mean right now. Take them back to where you found them. Get them out of here before they spray you and ruin the whole house. You're old enough to know better than that. Nobody ever argued with Mama. I scurried off with the babies and deposited them behind the barn. I didn't see the mother skunk or the other two kittens. That was probably a good thing. Mama wasn't through with me. When I returned to the house, she put me to work churning butter, scolding me as I worked the dasher up and down, and that's a lot of work. She said I didn't have a lick of common sense and lectured me about rabies, and I didn't remember what all else. But I never forgot how wonderful those baby skunks were. I longed to have one for a pet. I had heard they could be descented. I don't know if that's true or not, but I know they smell. Several years later, when I was dating my future husband, Ralph, we were on our way to his family, who also lived on the cotton farm. As we drove along, I noticed a family of skunks near the unpaved road and begged them to stop so I could watch them. Then I pleaded with him to catch a kitten for me. He objected. They'll spray me. No, they won't, I assured him. The babies are too young to spray, and they make adorable pets. I wheeled and he eventually relented. He soon returned to the car smelling precisely like skunk. He was probably as angry with himself as he was with me, embarrassed by his own stupidity for following me to cajole him into catching a skunk. So the babies can't spray, huh? as we drove with all the windows rolled down. He had a lot to say to me. I don't recall any of it. I was too charmed in to take it all in. I had been so certain that they weren't going to spray. When we reached his parents' home, Ralph bathed, but the aroma remained. His parents had plenty to say to both of us. None of it was nice. A lot of it had to do with common sense. His mother's eyes shot fire each time she looked my way. As I could think of no way to absolve myself, I remained silent. The odor had disappeared by the time we married a few weeks later, and the episode was still to be unmentioned, but the memories were there. Although I wouldn't dare bring up the subject all these years later, I still hanker for a pet skunk. So that's my story by Gail Lambert, Skunked. So I like to say thank you guys for sitting to take the time to listen to my story. And you never know what I'm going to read, but I have a lot of great stories from the good old days. So come join me on Mondays and enjoy the stories. Please give me a thumbs up so YouTube can recognize what's going on here at MAINEiac Grammys. So, like I always say, you never know what's going to be on my videos. Have a great day. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.